Wait, they said 50 years old.
Species age differently. Perhaps it could live many centuries. Sadly, we'll never know.
No. We'll bring it in alive.
The commission was quite specific. The asset was to be terminated.
What's going on, Star Wars fans? Today we're taking a look at a figurine that has been sweeping the nation since 2019 when the show first premiered. Today we're taking a look at the child. Now, I know a lot of people have their preferences. Some people prefer to call him Grogu because that is his name. Some people like the child. Some people like Baby Yoda. I personally go by Grogu.
Grogu.
Now, we're taking a look at plush toys and figurines of this little guy. There's a lot of different options that we have when you want to pick one of these out. And I wanted one that was screen accurate, but also didn't break the bank, right? So this is not the animatronic one that Hasbro has been advertising for the last month or so, that has all the movements and things. This is a far more affordable option if you're trying to do a Mandalorian photo shoot or a cosplay, and you need a Grogu to go with your outfit to just hang in the little saddlebag there. This is a really good option. I'm going to talk about some of the benefits of that today. So this little guy is from the company Mattel, which you can find on Amazon, and it's still sanctioned through Disney. It's cost you about $25, $30 instead of paying the $600 you would have to pay for the Hasbro model that we were talking about before. And what I like about this one, if you look online at a lot of Grogu stuffies, toys, and what have you, they're very all plush, and they don't exactly have the right face. It's close, but you can tell something's a little bit off with it. And what I like about this one is that he actually is plush, the body and all, with the hands and everything. He's even got the little breastplate from the Mandalorian Grogu movie. But his head is actually extremely textured. So it feels like you're actually touching, the head of Grogu, that's what it would feel like. But it's still stuffy, so it can be kind of cuddly for the kids or whatever. And he just kind of sits really well if you prop him up on a platform and what have you. The actual armor and outfit or whatever, you can see that it's printed on here. It's not external or anything. This is even just kind of like designed on here. But it's still pretty accurate and pretty cute. My wife is actually going to be working on a satchel, like DIY satchel that she'll be doing for me to carry during the photo shoot. Be showing that once that's completed and we have all the little components ready for that. But this is a really great little option you can have if you are like searching for that perfect little Grogu item. You can get this off Amazon, not too bad. I really like how detailed this is. The eyes are very like reflective, just like in the show. He's got that cute little smile, which makes him a little friendly and not super, some of them are kind of like he's using the force. He looks angry, but he's a very happy little guy. And the one detail I actually do like, if you tuck under his collar here, he has like what's supposed to be, I think, a brown version of the Kevlar that he wears in the show. The other thing is he doesn't feel super cheap. So when you're actually touching the textured head, a lot of people, if they have like a textured action figure type, there would be like some bending or whatever. I mean, I would have to squeeze pretty hard to harm anything on him, but it's not that way. Very well made. I think they did a great job with this. Really wish I had had this little guy when I was going to see the movie in theaters. Obviously didn't think of it at the time, but great addition if you want to add this to, like I said, your cosplay, costume, Halloween, photo shoot, what have you. Amazing little detail here. As simple as this is, I actually like the fact that it's printed on here like this. I'm always afraid when things are externally attached on figurines like this, that there's a chance it'll fall off over time or fray away. And the fact that this is printed on actually really, really well, I think is a great approach to making this product. So A great little thing to have for any Star Wars fan, I think, and it's a more affordable option, let's be honest. And he'll look cute on any little shelf that you have at home, wherever you want to display all your Star Wars stuff. I personally have my Star Wars shelf in my bedroom, and then I have a treadmill in that bedroom, and he sits on the treadmill as like my little motivator for when I'm walking while I watch The Mandalorian. So, hope you enjoyed today's video. Grogu, anything you want to say to the fans? See you later.